Anthony is doing a show once a month with Jimmy on WABC. Thoughts? Oh, like zero thoughts. Dante, zero thoughts. Good for them. It's something they should have done many, many years ago. You know, they had the chemistry at the end of the Opie and Anthony run, and they, you know, for whatever reason, they're both really stupid because they had chemistry, and they should have done something years ago when we still had a massive fan base. And they would have been insanely successful. But all these years later, they're finally doing it. Good for them. Good for them. But that's it. I don't live my life through Anthony or Jim Norton at all. I literally at all. Matter of fact, I haven't even thought of those guys until I turned this on. It's only when I turn this on I got to think about them because you guys think about them. And then I jumped in an Uber yesterday morning. I forgot to say this. And the Uber driver recognized me right away. He's like, "You're Greg, as in Opie and Anthony." I'm like, "Yes, I am. Yes, I am." And he goes, "I discovered you." The kid's what did he say? 27 years old. He goes, "I discovered you during COVID. I went down a big, deep rabbit hole during COVID because of Patrice O'Neal. So I am listening to everything you guys have done." I'm like, "That's really cool, but you know, I'm still doing it." But you know, he has no idea that I live stream every morning. He has no idea I have a podcast. He don't give a shit. It's not that he listened or watched this and decide he doesn't want to. He has no idea. This is what I'm up against. I'm literally competing against Opie and Anthony. It's absolutely insane and impossible, obviously. But huge fan of Patrice O'Neal, huge fan of Shane Gillis. Not a fan really of Joe Rogan. Says Joe Rogan's comedy stinks. But he's like, I'm not into the Joe Rogan like everybody else. But I really like Opie and Anthony. I've been digesting everything, especially with Patrice. He goes, Did you watch the Unmasked with Ron Bennington? I'm like, of course I did. It's amazing. Really, really good guy. And then as he's dropping me off at the Atlanta airport, he's like, "Hey, I got a question for you." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Did you ever make up with Todd Pettengill?" He goes, "I'm a true fan. O&A Party Rock, blah, blah, blah." He goes, I saw a video that Todd Pettengill posted, and I wrote O&A Party Rock, and it was deleted immediately. And I said, I never met the guy. It's the greatest Jocktobers ever when we went after Todd Pettengill. And I explained to the guy, the one reason we went so hard at Todd Pettengill was the fact that he was doing a show with Scott Shannon, excuse me. And he belittled the guy and he dehumanized the guy and he made him feel worthless right in front of his face. I go, aha! And that's why we made it hurt so much, Todd. Have you been drinking this morning? Dude, you know, Anthony's the drinker. I know what you're doing. Anthony's the drinker. Stop the gaslighting. All right. Everything that Anthony is, they try to throw on me. Anthony's a very, very ugly man. So all of a sudden I'm ugly. All of a sudden I got blue lips. I know what you guys are doing. It's stupid. And I don't have blue lips with the new camera. So that's good. I like that at least. Did it feel strange around all those successful people when you don't have a job? JFK. Well, my nephew's a brain surgeon. His wife delivers babies, and there were certainly microsurgeons all over the place. But you know what, JFK? You want to know the God's honest truth? Celebrity always wins out. They all wanted to meet me. Holy crap, you're the radio guy? I heard that all weekend long. So no, man, I was more than good. If you want to know the truth, I was just proud to be at my nephew's wedding. He seemed very, very happy, and he's on his honeymoon right now. We have a mutual friend in LI. I don't know what this means, Wine Lips, and I don't like your name, so you're gone. Goodbye, Wine Lips. Have a lovely time making a new fake account. All right. I love you. Vos was on Rogan recently, and he said you slow down the show in O&A. Any response? Well, I would like to know if that's a true statement. I'll be honest with you. Rich Vos was very, very hard to do radio with because he's a narcissist. He's a addict that never took care of his addiction. He just traded one addiction for another. And he's I think he's slow. I think he's slow. And you want to talk about someone that really wrecked the flow of a show, it would be Rich Vos. You know, when Rich Vos knew his place, which was to just fire out his one-liners, he's really, really quick. He was really, really good at that. But when it came down to having a conversation, he sucked at it. And everyone knew he sucked at it. There's so many examples of that all over the internet. But I don't even know if he said that because I don't watch the Joe Rogan. So, and I think he's also a terrible person because as soon as I lost a big seat, he couldn't give two shits about me. Him and his stupid wife that blew off my wife for no reason because I couldn't do anything anymore for the Vosses. So it's like, why would we hang out with them? He's a terrible person, if you want to know the truth. And, you know, I can't say he wasn't good on Opie and Anthony, but he was only good when he knew his place. Really quick with the one-liners, one of the quickest. But when it came to putting two sentences together, you know, when you're going to say, when it comes to putting two sentences together, you got to say it properly if you're going to slam somebody. But when it came to putting a couple sentences together, Rich Vos sucked at it. Absolutely sucked. And you know it to be true. Listen to him on the next dumb podcast he tries to do as he continues to hustle out there all these years later. And you'll hear it for yourself. Vos was on Rogan, Vincent Scaramuzzo said. He struggled a bit, but pulled it off with a lot of help. Rogan was complimentary of you and Anthony as usual. Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Rogan. I do appreciate that about Mr. Rogan. Are you still a millionaire? I guess. I don't look at the numbers, but I guess I am. I guess respected garbage. I guess if I continue getting the $1.99s, I will certainly continue being a millionaire. Keep sending him money to ask dumb questions, and he will be more than a millionaire. Thank you, D Saints, BK. Yes, exactly. All right, Sal. Oh, did you think about Kevin Brennan's job offer? What was that again? I forgot. What was his job offer? I literally forgot. What did he offer me? I don't know. Leo Gunn, $2. KB offered $1,000 per week. Still not too shabby. Oh yeah, I know. But you know, these people are obsessed with the Anthony thing. I'm trying to be less about that. So if I took KB's offer and you know, because he wants to trash Anthony every week. You know, the $1,000 a week would be lovely. Oh my God, I'm not going to lie to you. It'd be lovely, but I just don't want to do that. You know, if I have to take my stupid shot at Anthony for him saying something stupid about me, then I'll do that. But I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I really don't. Yes, Sal's saying the same thing. Job was Brennan offered $1,000 to do a reaction show on Mondays to Kumia's WABC show without your shirt on to expose your. Dude, you can say it all you want. Keep throwing $5 at me. Oh my God. There's literally the stuff you guys obsess about has nothing to do with my life. I walk around all summer without a goddamn shirt on, you weirdo. And not one person looks at me and goes, oh my God. You guys are weird. I mean, you make it fun, though. You make it fun. Opie don't want to get in the mud. No, I really don't, man. You know, I think at this point, mint diggity, if I have to punch back, I will. But I think at this point, I've been able to give my angle on everything that happened. My, you know, from where I sit, I've said it all for the most part. If you want to search out the old videos, great, but I said it all. You know, I gave my perspective. And it's, you know, I just need to do my thing. And if people want to check it out, great. If not, I get it. No problem at all.